All right, let's just jump right into it. Forever, if you had a brilliant idea for an app or a website, you basically ran into this giant brick wall. Today, we're talking about how AI is taking a sledgehammer to that wall, creating this whole new kind of creator, the vibe coder. Coding is dead. Whoa! I mean, that's a huge statement, right? But stick with me, this isn't just some clickbait headline. It's really signaling a massive, fundamental shift in how we make software. We're moving away from memorizing complicated languages and into the world of just simple human ideas. Let's really dig into what that means.
You know, for as long as we've had computers, building anything for them has been this super specialized skill. Think of it like a walled garden. To get inside and actually create something, you had to learn this secret language that only a few people knew.
And that secret language? It was code. Python, Java, C++, you name it. You had to spend years and years mastering all the rules, the syntax, the logic. And this created this huge canyon between the people with the amazing ideas and the people who could actually build them. It was a barrier that kept millions of incredible concepts just locked away in people's minds.
But what if you found a key to that garden? A key that didn't make you learn the secret language, but instead let you open the gate just by asking nicely. Well, that's exactly what's happening right now with the rise of what's being called vibe coding. The engine behind all this is something called natural language programming, and it's basically a total flip of the script. Instead of you having to learn the computer's language, the computer is finally learning ours. You can now just describe what you want in plain English, and the AI literally translates that into working code. And this gives birth to a brand new role, the vibe coder. The best way to think about it is like this. You're the architect. You've got the vision, you've got the blueprint, the whole idea for the building. The AI? Well, the AI is your incredible team of builders who know exactly how to pour the concrete and put up the walls. Your job isn't about the manual labor anymore. It's all about the clarity and strength of your vision. So how does this actually work in practice? It's honestly beautiful in its simplicity. Let's say you want to build an app to track your daily reading habits. Okay, step 1, the vision. You figure out exactly what it needs to do. Step 2, you just describe it. You just type it out like you're talking to a person. Hey, build me a simple app where I can log which book I'm reading, what page I'm on, and save my progress each day. And then, step 3, the AI just does it. It plans the whole thing, writes the code, finds and fixes the bugs, and pushes it live for you, just like that.
Now, this isn't just a little more convenient. This isn't just a slight improvement. We are talking about a speed revolution that is completely rewriting the rules for building pretty much anything digital.
According to this source, we're looking at a 1,000% increase in development speed. Seriously, just let that number sink in for a second. That's not a 10% or 20% improvement. This is a whole new ballgame.
And this is where it gets really crazy. A project that would have taken a team of engineers months to plan, build, and test can now be launched in minutes. For a solo founder with a world-changing idea or a small business trying to get ahead, this is an absolute game changer. It crushes costs and slashes the time it takes to get your idea out into the world.
So, when you change the rules of creation this fundamentally, it just reshapes the entire landscape. It's building a completely new creator economy from the ground up.
And this brings us to the big, obvious question, right? If an AI is writing all the code, are software engineers out of a job? Is this the end of the line for an entire profession?
The answer is no, but the job is changing a lot. The value of a developer is shifting upwards. It's no longer about being a master of syntax, memorizing every single command in Python. It's now about being a master of vision, having the ability to see a problem clearly, design a great solution, and then communicate that to your AI partner to build it perfectly.
So what that means is that the most valuable skills are now the most human skills. Things like your creative vision, your ability to communicate your intent clearly, framing problems strategically, and just being a good communicator. These are the things that are going to define the absolute best creators and developers moving forward.
And honestly, this is the most exciting part of this whole thing. That massive wall to entry, it's basically crumbled into dust. You don't need a 4-year computer science degree to build software anymore. If you have a solid idea and you can explain it clearly, you can be a developer. You can be a creator. It's that simple now.
Okay, so this all sounds incredible in theory, but how do you actually start? How do you get on the field and begin your journey as a vibe coder?
Well, the source material points to a couple of really powerful AI agents that are leading the way here, Cursor and Devin 2.2.
Now, these aren't just little assistants that help you write a line of code here and there. They're what's called agentic. That means you can give them a big goal, like build me a workout tracker app, and they can plan the whole project, write all the code, find and fix their own mistakes, and actually execute it, all on their own. They're an amazing place to start playing around with this new way of creating.
A lot of the great insights from this explainer come from the work being done at CollabGenerate. They're tracking this vibe coding revolution really closely, so if you want to go deeper and really get ahead of the curve, their work is an awesome resource to check out.
So this is where we are. The tools that used to demand years of intense study are now available to pretty much anyone with an imagination. That bridge between your idea and a real working product has finally been built. Really, the only limit now is what you can dream up. So the real question is, what are you going to build?